Standing in a swimsuit for anybody, I don't care who they are, has got to be the most nerve-wracking thing ever, especially when you're talking to strangers. I don't know where I'm looking, but I know everything that I'm feeling. So, I just want to start off with a quick introduction of myself and let you all know from the very beginning, yes, I am extremely uncomfortable standing in a swimsuit, but there's a method to the madness. So, my name is Anitria, and I'll tell you all the dance. And like I tell everybody else, like, I'm pointing to my knee, I'm pointing to a tree, and I am 26 years old, and I live in Texas. So, bet you all are wondering why I'm standing in a swimsuit. It's because I have hopes and aspirations of becoming a professional bikini model. Now, let's backtrack so you all don't think that I'm just like standing here saying, "Ooh, look at me, look how awesome I look in a swimsuit," because that's not how I feel. I've had to work hard even to get to the point where I'm at right now. So I guess a little introduction of my backstory would be that, well, not too far back, right? When I was 17, I was diagnosed with a gastrointestinal disease, and it's called ulcerative colitis. Because of that and the severity of my disease, I was up to 20 pills a day. It got so bad that the pills weren't working, so I eventually had to start doing, I had to start getting my medications basically in the chemotherapy unit. And I wasn't getting chemotherapy, but I was just receiving my infusions, they're called infusions, in the chemotherapy unit. And you can imagine that it's a little bit depressing and just really sad to see all of these men, women, children going around you having to have chemotherapy done. It makes your heart go out to them. I mean, I wasn't even getting chemotherapy, but I could definitely absorb and feel the feelings that everybody else was going through. It was just a really hard time for me. I got depressed. I went from 130 to up to 190. Once I hit 190, I stopped looking at the scale. So that is why I feel like I'm qualified a little bit to at least talk about weight gain or feeling fat or calling yourself fat or things of that nature, because this is just what I'm going to call myself. I was fat. I was over 30% body fat, and I was obese. I was sick. I was depressed. I was angry. And notice how "was" is all the key words. So, yeah, this is something that I'm not super comfortable sharing, but I would like to share this with you all. Because of that, I was disabled. I couldn't work. I couldn't do much of anything. Depression definitely got in the way. And even when I did try to work, I couldn't work for long periods of time because of the ulcerative colitis. I would get chronic bouts of diarrhea or abdominal pain, or a number of things. I was on a heavy amount of steroids, so that hurt my joints as well. Long story short, I was on Social Security for like 6 years, and let me tell you something. If you're a driven person, if you're motivated, or if you're just like a regular person, period, being on disability might be just depressing in itself. Feeling that you are disabled and you can't do something because you can't do something, probably because of something you did to yourself. And let me tell you something. Ulcerative colitis might have been genetics for me, but it was also just my deplorable diet. I had a very poor diet, I had very poor eating habits. I thought that just because I was an athlete most of my life, that I could eat whatever I wanted, and that's not the truth. I did tennis, I did cheerleading, majorly tennis, and for about like 7 years, I rode my bike all the time. I was just very active, and I thought that I could get away with eating whatever I want, but your body really is your engine, your mode of transportation, really, for all of your life. So you got to treat it kindly. So I say all that to say that after going through those life experiences for a couple years, meeting people, finally cutting negativity out of my life and getting myself into a place where I had stability, I got my aesthetics license, and so I'm actually an esthetician who's making a move into the fitness world, because since 2009 I have been working out regularly. I had a dip for about 2 years where I wasn't as active, and that's when I got up to the 190. But I definitely am making a transition from aesthetics world into fitness, because I don't know if some of you can relate to this, but I've got a mother who's overweight. A majority of my family is overweight. A majority of the people in the city that I live in are overweight. And it's just, I can definitely relate because I've been there. And I don't want to see anybody suffering or thinking that medication is the solution for something that's highly preventable. It's a great stress relief, and you can do it. So that being said, right now, currently, as of January, what is it, the 26th? January 26th, Monday, January 26th, I've decided that, well, this is the third day of my diet. I am definitely going into a diet before a diet so that I can go and compete for NPC. What is NPC? NPC stands for National Physique Committee. I would like to be a part of that in order for me to get qualifications, for me to be a professional bikini model, athlete, whatever you want to call it. And I know some of you are like, oh my gosh, your body looks fine the way it is right now. It does. I don't disagree. But there are things that I'd like to tone up on, and then just personally, what drives me may not be what drives you. I see what I can achieve and what I have achieved, and I want more, and there's nothing wrong with that as long as you're doing it in a healthy way, or there's just nothing wrong with it. If you want more, then go for more. I think that's a problem. People get stuck on the things that they have achieved, and then they start sabotaging, or they never even want to see what they can achieve, because it's so much easier to, I know y'all are not gonna like this word, it's so much easier to be lazy. And I've been there too. So anywho, all that rambling aside, this is definitely, I'm gonna say, day one of me recording and vlogging this road to success. I don't know, it might be 3 months, 4 months, 5 months, 6 months, I'm not sure. I'm gonna try to do as many days as possible. And I say success because that's what I want. Oh, let me backtrack. As far as today, I am a group fitness instructor. I teach CX Works at Gold's Gym, and CX Works is a 30-minute core strengthening and stabilizing class. But it also counts as cardio. So, ladies, I will let you know that those group fitness classes at Gold's Gym, no joke, no joke. Over the past 2 years of me working out regularly at Gold's Gym, I've gone down from 190 to right now I'm 129. So I haven't done my measurements and whatnot, but hopefully I can get my fiance to do that for me tonight, before, like when I post this video. If not, then I'll have the measurements tomorrow. But you know, you got to start. A lot of my problem is that, like, I just want everything to be so perfect before I start, and it can't be like that. So anyway, yeah, I'm a fitness instructor. I do CX Works, and I'm hopefully moving into the cycling world. And once I've achieved all of that, and once I've mastered, because you know, you're not really mastering anything, you're just becoming the best version of yourself you can. I want to do water aerobics to help my mom and to help so many other people out there feel good about themselves. So, Mom, this is definitely for you too. This me standing in a swimsuit, oh my gosh, I'm still standing in a swimsuit, is inspiration for other people. And I swear, I promise, I will definitely try to find that before picture of me, because there's a before picture and I look crazy. I feel crazy, and I can say that wholeheartedly, that I felt crazy. I felt like I looked crazy, and that's all that matters. So, I guess as we get to know each other more, I'll let you know more and more of my goals, my life goals. But I guess we're just going to get to the good part, right? What we really want to see, which will be me in this bikini. I'm going to show you the front, the side, and the back. I'm going to try to do this as often as I can in this swimsuit until I can actually get the swimsuit that I would need to swimsuit that's similar to one that I would need to compete in for the bikini competition. This video is also just to show my coach, who's unofficially my coach, right, that I can do this. So when I say coach, I mean that I don't have anybody training me right now. I have a couple of suggestions from my fiance, who's a personal trainer, but he's not officially training me. I just have the gym I work at. I have a lot of men who are devoted to fitness and personal training, and they do a lot of shows. So they're giving me tips here and there, but it's nothing that they're standing alongside me doing with me. They just give me suggestions on diets, and hopefully suggestions on exercises, and hopefully when they see how serious I am, you know, suggestions on exercises that I can do so I can record my before and after. I definitely want you all to see the progress, because this is not it for me. I want more. So that being said, I can do this. You can do this. Self, it's okay. From the front, side, and back, it's all right. It's all right. You got this. So, let's see. Maybe, my head's probably going to be cut out of this. I need to find something to step on. So I'm going to stop this. I'm going to go and find something to step on so you all can, or maybe I'll just push the camera back. I don't know. I'll be right back. So again, I'm making this video not to brag, but to show my progression. The camera angles and all that jazz will get better, but I had to psych myself up so that I'd actually do it. So this is me from the front. Right now you can see that this part is, well, I know that it's a bit boxy for my shape. I've been curvier, so I'm definitely trying to work on this area right here and my inner thighs. Ladies, I know you can relate. Inner thighs. So this is me from the side. What I'd like to fix would be definitely some more definition on the sides and getting rid of some of this back fat right here and a lift in my butt, especially in the back of my thighs. So, and let's see if you can see my back. I know, I've got a large butt. It comes naturally, but I hopefully can do a series on how to lift your butt. That doesn't come naturally. That's hard work in squats. So I want this part toned, and I think my upper back's okay, but I need more. I need more. So this is where I'm at right now. This is definitely where I'm at right now. There's no rhyme or reason. I just never feel like you should be stagnant. Oh, I feel like you should never be stagnant in anything in life. Once you feel like you've achieved what you wanted to achieve, there's nothing wrong with wanting to achieve more or finding something else to improve upon, as long as you feel like it's improvement. I will say this though, it definitely has a lot to do with your drive and your motivation and how much you want something. It's my goal to inspire people. I can't necessarily sell you some sort of magical pill that will help you achieve what you want. I mean, it'll help you get the goals that you want, but weight loss and body transformation and spiritual mind transformation, that all comes from you. Like, what drives you? And I'm sure I can make another video with the things that have put chips on my shoulder and whatnot, but what drives you? So anyway, I hope to see you all in the next video and what I hope to achieve. Yeah, good luck. Good luck. You got this.